Hey guys, my name is Annie Cooper, and today we're at the FAU track and I'm going to take you through a nice track workout. So we're going to talk a lot about form and breathing techniques here and what you can do to help you on your run. Form and breathing is key when you're running at the track, on the treadmill, and wherever you are. So what we're going to do for today's workout is start with a nice and easy warm-up. This is going to be about 1.5 miles, which is going to be 6 laps total. Now with this warm-up, you're at a nice and relaxed pace. You're kind of getting your legs warmed up and getting in the rhythm. This is not a sprint. This is not a fast run. It's a warm-up. Remember that. So we're going to do 1.5 mile warm-up, and after this we're going to start our workout. And our workout is going to be 2 200-meter sprints, which is half the track. We're going to do a 200-meter roll-on recovery jog in between. Now this roll-on recovery is really going to help focus on endurance, speed, and strength. We're going to get right back into the second 200 after that. Now when we finish those, we're going to go for about 5 to 6 100-meter sprints. Now these are tough. These are fast. In between those sprints, we're gonna give ourselves 1 to 2 minutes recovery. Go at your own pace with these, give yourself as much recovery as you need, bring your heart rate down, and go back into the next sprint. After we're done with those, we're gonna go right back into our 1.5 mile cool down. Again, 6 laps. This cool down is at a slow, nice and easy pace, and that's gonna be our workout for today. So we're gonna get started with our warm-up jog, 1.5 miles, let's do it. So when you are focusing on form with running, you want to stay nice and relaxed. That is the most important thing to focus on when you are a runner, is to stay relaxed the entire time, even when you're sprinting or when you're doing slow runs. Staying relaxed is key. The next thing is to focus on breathing. You want to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, nice and slow. You don't want to take fast breaths. Your body's going to want to make you breathe fast. Go nice and controlled, stay slow. Breathe in through your nose, out slow. The next thing is to slightly lean forward. You don't want to be so upright that you're arching because your body's going to lean back. You don't want that. So you want to stay forward a little bit. You also want your arms by your side. You don't want to tense up. That's going to use more energy to tense up. You want to keep your arms nice and relaxed, relax your shoulders, and your arms are moving slow by your side. Again, you don't want to move your elbows side to side because that's not going to help you. The key with your arms is to help you propel forward. So you want to go nice and slow by your sides. My dad always told me, he was my coach when I was little, he told me to always hold a piece of bread. Pretend like you're holding a loaf of bread in your hands, and that's how you want to be. You don't want to have a tight fist and tense up. You want to stay nice and relaxed. So that's key with your arms and with your elbows, is to go nice and slow by your side. The next thing is your shoes. You want to have good shoes when you're running, and you also want to focus on fast steps, quick steps, and a long stride. So when you're doing sprints, really focus on opening up your stride, taking quick steps, and increasing the cadence of your run. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start the 200s now. So we're going to do 2 200s with a 200-meter jog recovery in between. We're starting on the line here in a second, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. All right, we just finished the 200s. I'm already sweating. One thing I want to talk about is water, because definitely drink water in between your workouts. If you have something with electrolytes, even better. I love Gatorade Zero and coconut water. Those two are amazing in the middle of your workout, but if you don't have that, make sure you have your water. The one thing I wanted to mention is when you're doing sprints and your heart rate's getting really high, don't come over and chug water. You're gonna get the worst cramps, the worst side stitch. So make sure that when you drink water mid-workout, you're taking small sips, you're swallowing it slow, and you're not chugging it, because I promise you it will help. All right, guys, it's about to rain. Hopefully not. We're gonna start the 100. So we're doing about 5 to 6 of these, and we're just doing the straightaway here. So make sure on these, you're starting low. You're starting with your chest down forward, and then you're opening up. These are fast. These are giving your all. So we're gonna do 5 to 6 of these, and then we're gonna go into a 1.5 mile jog cool down, and we are finished. When you're doing these fast sprints, it is a lot different than doing kind of middle distance, middle speed runs. When you're doing fast sprints and really giving your all, your form kind of changes. You're gonna start low, and then as you come up, you're opening up your chest and you're getting into a nice speed, really pumping those arms. So when you're doing these fast sprints, like we'll do on the 200s and the 100s today. The next thing is with your knees. You don't want to do a shuffle with your feet. You want to pick those knees up and come into the run, opening up your stride, using those knees to help you propel forward. When you're running, you're using everything. You're using your core, you're using your legs, glutes, hamstrings. You're using your entire body when you're sprinting and when you're running. So you always want to make sure that you're keeping good form and you're staying tight to help you propel forward and help increase your speed on these workouts. One thing I do want to mention is when it's windy, because this happens a lot, especially when you're outdoors and you're on the track. There's going to be a point of the curve that you catch the wind, and that's when you really have to lean forward and start pumping those arms, lift your knees, and just really try to push through that wind. You're going to feel your quads burning, but you will reach a point in time, and just remember that the wind will most likely be at your back at some point, and that'll really help shave off a couple extra seconds around the curve. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this workout and the form and breathing tips helped you. Please put these to use when you run and let me know how your next workout goes.